to Speak Freely. This is my last Speak Freely. I know, I wanted to at least get to an even number. I'm reading Numbers, the book of Numbers, in addition to Genesis, but I was like, you should do at least 12 of them. Anyhow, so I'll stop on 11. And the reason, so many reasons. The primary one is I don't want to get sidetracked in the passion that I have for sharing my love for reading the Bible as an ex-Christian. That alone is powerful. I just researched YouTube just to make sure that I wasn't able to come across someone like me who was sharing their love for reading the Bible as an ex-Christian. I came across some things that only further confirmed my reasonings, some of my reasonings of why I needed to shift all of my energy to reading the Bible verse by verse. There was this thing, and I'll put it up here, about there's a call for ex-Christians to share why, what was their moment of becoming an ex-Christian. I said, oh, okay, this is a thing. So people are, so I looked at some of them. I wish I had, and I was like, oh man. I felt a lot of those people on those videos were in a bit of the anger phase, maybe just the all the way turned off phase with the Bible, let alone the entirety of Christianity. I think doing the Speak Freely is one. It is I've been able to determine what I am, what type of businesswoman, where's going to be my mark in the field of generating income from allowing something to sprout from a passion. It's going to be conversation. I already knew I was going to be starting a communication business of some sort, but I didn't know what my title was. I didn't know how to pitch it. I didn't know how to market myself. And doing the Speak Freely's helped me determine that much more, because I realized I'm not a speaker. I'm a conversationalist. That is what I am. And so it's weird because most of my influences have been from motivational speakers, people who are speaking to masses at one time, in one setting. And I've always tipped my hats off to them, always, because I could never. I don't want to. We all need to just appreciate the beauty in the gifts that we all have. And there's enough room for everybody. I just know, for instance, my primary YouTubers or influencers that I started to frequent, one was Tony Gaskins, and the other one is Lisa Nichols. These are motivational speakers. Oprah is another one. These are people who speak in front of large groups, and then have it on a local basis as far as people around me, people and loved ones in ministry, and who are speaking and teaching others, groups. I ain't about that life. I don't want to have to get in front of people. So, but I wouldn't have gotten here if I hadn't started the journey of Speak Freely. In addition to doing the Read Freelies, watching those TikTok videos, it made me happy and joyful in a sense that people are exercising their freedom to speak and share and influence with just opening their mouths, right? Just the normal ability that we all possess. Oh no, not everyone does. Not everyone has that ability, just for many different reasons. But don't get it twisted, because there are a lot of people who still inspire me in so many ways, because they are choosing to do despite whatever disabilities or inabilities that they have. There's one guy, I don't even understand what's the point in writing stuff if I'm going to go off. There's this one guy, and I haven't looked at him for years. It's been, oh man, almost 4+ years. Has it been that long? I don't know. He's a motivational speaker. He doesn't have any limbs. I mean, the fact that he can, and I think I started going to him when I almost failed too. I don't know if I shared with you guys. I think I did, though. I almost failed public speaking in college. Didn't realize it was something I was so poor at. But yeah, this guy went around the world. I didn't even think he was a swimmer too. To all my peoples, we just don't swim. We don't do that. This man out here swimming, getting it, and he doesn't have the use of his limbs. So anyway, I'll put that up there. Just be inspired, be encouraged. I was watching people share their stories on not the TikTok platform, it was on the YouTube platform, but it was like just an upload there. But again, it also made me kind of want to focus more so in reading and sharing my love for reading the Bible as an ex-Christian. This channel, starting the channel alone, is my see, I don't have the minutes. When it cuts off, I'll upload another one. It's the last one anyway, so if I don't get the time, I don't get the time. It's okay. My primary reasoning is I got the AC on. I'm like, should I put on these sleeves? I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm here. I wanted to be a mediator. I wanted to help bridge the gap. It's too big. Shout out to my gaps. Shout out to people with gaps. Can I have a bonding moment with people with gaps? No, but I wanted to bridge the gap between non-Christians and Christians. I remember texting a loved one, and I know he just doesn't understand where I am, but I think sometimes me sharing where I am now is only inspiring him so much more in his walk with God. But I texted him one time, look, I'm not afraid of Satan. Hell, I can, okay, if that's what's for me, let me go. Just leave me alone. Let me live my life the way I choose and I feel that I should be living. But I'm more afraid of these humans I'm left on earth with. Yeah, because some people, it scares me when I see the anger, when I see and it's on both sides. I feel like if able to, non-Christians or some ex-Christians would wipe out Christians and vice versa. That's the only way there will be peace. There can be no peace unless everybody's a Christian. Can't be no peace unless we wipe out the Christians and then burn the Bible. I even saw something like that on YouTube, like burning the Bible. And I was like, oh, no, don't burn it. It's such a beautiful thing. If people will use it, go to it for whatever they can pull from it. Let's not do away with it totally. No, let's not do away with it all. Let's just appreciate the fact that it's here and that it is giving life in a greater enhancement to a lot of people. Again, if being a Christian is making you a better person, it's making you stronger in your faith, you see your own transformation, you see where you want to go, you see how you can help and do for others, cleave to it. Keep going. I don't want anyone to ever try to take away from someone. And that's funny because it's like, I don't know if I was conveying that with the Speak Freely. I don't know if it was coming across or was it turning into them and us and them. I don't know. It's just not sitting well with me, so I'm just going to take heed and submit to that and focus the energy elsewhere. And so I did a Speak Freely Wednesday, which was yesterday, and went to Bible study. And I'd be doggone if I didn't feel like this man was reading my writing. I know he can't read my handwriting if I can't read it. But what he was telling me, that's why sometimes I just have to close my eyes, be ready to receive, disarm myself, and appreciate that I can come, that I can go, despite my religious status, that I can receive such a message and pull from it, even though I'm not in alliance with this person's faith. He touched on what I touched on about the power of prayer. I don't know how he inserted that into where he was going, but he even went into it because at first I said, oh, maybe he's just gonna dash over that a little bit, but no, he went in to say something else that I have always kept with me. If you're going to pray, why worry? And if you're going to worry, why pray? This is something my mom always said to me. It also helped my anxiety. It helped me pick and choose my thoughts, knowing the power of the choice and the outcome it can have. There, that element of prayer, that is where I'm going to thrive and resonate, as far as feeling like I need to be the one to help bridge that gap. Uh, Someone needs to mediate. Someone needs to view both sides and bring us together in some sense as human, just the basic level of humanity. You guys, sometimes I get so upset, not really upset, but the way I talk to gods or goddesses in my mind, and I guess it's just me, one, I pray for mercy because I don't know what exists outside of this life. I pray for mercy. I do a lot of praying for the dead. It's going, yes. More sometime for the dead than the living. I know that's crazy, but I try to find the balance, because I'm like, wouldn't it be messed up, if they die and realize the whole thing they thought was life and the reason for living and something totally different? We just don't know. Well, someone said we'll be dead. Well, how are we gonna know? I don't know. I'm just saying, is the time going? Is it? Because I can't see it. I think it's going. I know everybody can't be right. I know everybody cannot be right. So it's just, I always pray for them to have peace wherever they are in the afterlife. If there is an afterlife, let them be at rest. Let them find joy in where they are. And then someone said, that's so silly. You sound so ignorant. I get it too. But that's just my heart. I'm just sharing with you how my mind operates. And so oftentimes I'm looking at them like, hey, while y'all out there playing around and trying to flex, and the egotistic acts is, I be throwing the middle fingers up sometimes. Like, y'all need to chill out, because I really don't want to have beef with nobody's god or goddesses. I can't say if they're real, if they're not, but I hate the fact that if they are, they're watching us as entertainment. Like, I'm not saying entertainment, it's just on some domination. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But I just know that some people willing at any time to die about what they believe in. They willing to die. Not only they willing to die, they willing to take some other people out for whatever they believe in. And that's what scares me, right? That's what scares me. Even if a god or a goddess is looking somewhere like, yeah, look what these humans will do for my sake, for my name, to glorify me. And this scares me sometimes, because I'm ready to die for my freedom, even if that equates to me going to hell. I don't want to kill nobody for it, though, right? So we're in a world where blood being shed has to be done oftentimes for major changes to occur. We got blood on our hands, blood on our land, blood in our history. I hope I'm not scared. There are some people killing in the name of their God. There are some people saying, my God, it is for us. It is our mission. It is what we're receiving. And someone says, well, if God isn't a God of murder, well, which God are we talking about? Because I don't want to put the Bible out on. God got a lot of blood on his hands. And I've heard some Christians say, well, he created us so he can wipe us out. I'm just saying, reading the Bible, God is a murderer. God is a murderer. Innocent. Again, where can we find the peace? How can we dwell in peace? And where is the common ground? Where is the balance? So this is one of the primary reasons why I wanted to do the Speak Freely. But sometimes there's just power in the acts of doing, because again, I'm not sure if a lot of ex-Christians will ever be at peace with utilizing the Bible as a powerful source and tool and a source of entertainment and something to keep them forward moving. You're still going to have to feed your spirit, woman or man, your spirit. I'm saying spirit man, not to offend woman. What am I saying? This is one of the reasons why I'm just wiping Speak Freely out, because let me read. Did I write something down? These words out. I was proud of watching myself be extroverted. This helps me as an introvert know that you can have both extrovert tendencies and introvert tendencies as well. It's okay to have balance and know what your balance is. I just don't want to offend intentionally. We're going to offend people regardless. Some people are just going to be easily offended. But I want to stay in a neutral mindset of mediation. Hearing both sides, not wanting to offend either side. Some people have been ostracized, killed, and abandoned from their Christian relatives and the Christian church because they weren't able to conform, because they didn't fit into things that the Bible teaches. And then it goes to what you take literal, what you don't take literal. I saw something today, and this man was saying how much the words translations were taken out that meant something totally different. You hear it, but the fact that someone did that legwork of researching of how this was turned like this, and I'm like, oh wow, and just one sentence, one omission, one thing can change it so much. And this is the job of the reader. This is the job of the Christian to know, and non-Christian, ex-Christian, to sort of have an idea of what that Bible details, how it was created and such. I think I'm finished with my egg.